got Instagram, and we got TikTok. At the very end of this show, tell your friends it's a world debut. I'm going to be playing a original song by my old band, Penthouse J. And I'm going to do it at the very end because there's all sorts of rules about like playing music on streams, and I might get muted. So I don't want to get muted or kicked off the air in the very beginning. We'll do it at the very end. But we got a bunch of snacks from Luke M today and from Galactic Snacks. We're going to be munching on some candy. We're going to be talking about music because people have often asked, what's my favorite band? What kind of music do I listen to? Now, Banana and I could not listen to more different music. Like, I like hard rock. I like a lot of hip hop. And she likes Grateful Dead and the Fish. The Fish.
The Fish.
The Fish.
Yes.
Goes to show how much
she
I know
likes
about
reggae
them.
too. I mean,
yeah, she does. Cali reggae, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What is, so we got a poll. If you're going to join us on YouTube, which I highly recommend, it's youtube.com/blindsurfer. We got a poll up. I was only allowed to put 4 options. So what is the best era of music? I'm starting with the ones that are at least partially or mostly in my lifetime. I got 70s, 80s, 90s. And then because I could only do 4, I went 2000s all the way to now. If I had to vote, I'll give you the spoiler right off the bat. I would say the 90s is my best era of music.
I was going to guess that for you.
Is that, where would you go in that?
For me, it's either 90s or 70s. Right now, 90s for sure.
That's the thing. I'm the same way. Like Banana has just loved Grateful Dead since she was a teenager. She's been Grateful Dead. So she loves them.
Well, I'm also a big Deadhead, and I love my Grateful Dead.
But I bounce around. Do you get tired of it? Like for years, I was a huge Beastie Boys fan, and then I went like a period. I'm like, I can't even listen to them. I've heard too much.
Yeah, I mean the thing about the Grateful Dead that makes it listenable for long periods of time is that once you get into their live stuff, there's just this gigantic library of live stuff, and it's all kind of different based on the time period.
Yeah.
And so that's where you can kind of just keep going with it. But I don't listen to Grateful Dead all the time, and in fact, I only listen to it probably once every couple weeks.
Really?
So yeah, I mean, same thing. Like I go through phases.
Yeah, I mean, she's got it on. If she gets control of the speakers in the house, it's always Grateful Dead or Fish or Cali Reggae, I guess. But it all kind of sounds the same to me.
Yeah. The poll is fluctuating greatly as we speak.
Where are we at?
Right now in the lead is 2000 to now, but barely in the lead. 70s is trailing right behind at 28%. And then 80s is actually in third, and 90s is in last.
Okay, 90s is in last?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to make our case throughout this thing. I've got 2 things I want to do with you. I had ChatGPT come up with the list of the top 10 bands for those periods of time. Also, I feel like I listen to music a little differently than most people, and not because I'm blind. Maybe partially because of that, but also because I produced albums before.
Right.
And after I did that, so I produced my first album, I think in 2000. And ever since then, every time I listen to music, the first thing I listen to is how the vocals were produced, what they did, how many layers are in the guitar, whether there's a split in the vocal, and then I listen to like how they mastered it. And like, I don't know, it just makes me listen to music kind of weird. So a band that might not have that much heart or soul, sometimes I'll be like, oh, but their production is so good. Like it's I appreciate their engineer.
Right. You listen to lyrics kind of.
I'm a huge lyrics guy.
Yeah.
Like
you like hip hop.
Totally. Like I sometimes I'll be listening to hip hop and I'll just like smile or laugh, or Banana or whoever I'm with. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Did you hear what he just said?" I'm like, "That was super clever. Like that was a really good line."
Yeah.
Because I mean, Eminem is brilliant. Tech Nine's a lot of fun. I listen to Three Loco and a bunch of like silly quote unquote Ben Gravy, or Young Gravy rather.
I was going to say Ben Gravy.
No, Young Gravy.
He does make music.
Does he?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we all do it these days.
You're right.
Yeah, and I love their lyrics. This is I can't find the very first CD I ever made, but when I very first put it out, I couldn't afford to mass print CDs, so this is the thing that went in the jewel case. I made them one by one.
That's awesome.
Can you hold it up to the cameras?
Yeah.
It's me when I think I'm 23 years old.
No way.
In that picture. Yeah, I'm 23 in that picture. And it's like half my face, if I recall. I had a soul patch going on.
Dude, you look so cool.
I think my hair is like straight up.
Yeah.
And the other side of that's the inside of the jewel cover. The band obviously was Penthouse J. The other side that you're looking at where it says Penthouse J, I lived in a penthouse apartment when I was 23 in Manhattan on 54th and 7th called the Adlon Building. And in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m., I went downstairs with chalk and I wrote Penthouse J in the intersection. And then in the morning, I woke up, I went to my roof deck, and I just took pictures with like my wind-up camera. And that's the picture of Penthouse J in the crosswalk beneath Penthouse J.
That's crazy.
I thought that was so. That's when I was in control of the album artwork. That was what I was doing. Then I did 4 albums total. The 4th one never got released.
Your song names are hilarious, by the way.
What are the song names on there?
I mean, I don't even know if they're safe for YouTube to say it.
Okay.
I'll say 2 of them.
Okay.
Dirty Dreams.
Yeah.
I'm on Top. There's another one that I don't even want to say that is actually not even a dirty name, but in the context of those two, I'll see if YouTube can see it here. But
I was in New York. I had a bunch of people in my ear, influences. They're like, sex sells, man. Like, write some sexy song. It was like electro. So when the band started, it was just straight up electro. Then it went to electro rock. At the very, very, very end of the show, like I said, I'm gonna play the first bars of the song that the band evolved into. I'll do like.
I don't think I've ever heard it, so I'm very interested.
This is what it sounds like. I'm not going to play too much of it because I want to get us kicked off. But This is what it sounds like. So it's rock.
I like the guitar tone.
Yeah. I wonder at which time I can. All right, I don't want to play too much of it. So that's what the band morphed into. It's like electro rock. When I wasn't in control of the album covers, which one is this? Am I sitting there in that one?
Yeah, you're at the window. This is Mind the Time.
Yeah, I had a stylist and I had a
modeling
publicist.
days, huh?
Yeah, I was in the middle of modeling at that point, and they kind of leaned heavy into that. In retrospect, I'm rather embarrassed about that album cover because it was a little weird.
You still have some of the songs from that one are on this one too.
Oh, there's some crossover.
The back of this one. Woo, buddy.
What's on the back? I don't even remember.
It's you modeling again, but your hair. I've never seen your hair look like this.
Oh my god.
You have like a bowl cut.
I had to go to a mall with
the mating dance.
Oh, that's my friend. Remember the guy, the roadie who called the show a few weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
He wrote the music for the mating dance.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember going to the mall with the stylist, and there was like 3 gay guys, a gay woman, and me, and they all had really good style, and I did not, and that's how they ended up dressing me and stuff like that.
You know, I could have maybe guessed that, but
next album was a music so good it should be illegal. I think it's just my hands in handcuffs.
Yeah,
I got tired of the boy band modeling.
This has like this is like kind of late 90s, early 2000s vibe.
That's when it was. That was 2003, probably when that one came out.
Wow, the print of the songs on the back, it's so pixelated you can barely read it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we had that. I thought we had that professionally done. So that I produced all of the music, and I learned a lot about how music was made. And the thing to me that's mind blowing, like you listen to music from the 70s, right? Yeah. And it sounds just as good as it does now. Mm-hmm. Like if you listen to a Led Zeppelin song, it could have been recorded today. But the funny thing is, if you go and watch like a TV show from the 70s or a movie, you're like, oh my God, it's so old. Like you can just tell it aged. And that's why like the technology with what audio engineers do throughout the decades, like how they've made music work. I just watched a documentary on Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. And what that guy was doing in the studio to make things sound amazing in the 60s and 70s was incredible. So I've always appreciated production. But let's, as people are voting, let's go through the top 10 bands.
According to ChatGPT.
Yeah, what's the top line of that say? What's the criteria?
Record sales, cultural impact, awards, chart performance, and lasting influence.
All right, so it's not just the highest grossing. It's not just the most awards. Yeah. ChatGPT kind of compiled all of that.
Ooh, I do not like some of these.
No, let's go through the one at a time. Let's do the top 10 from the 70s, and I'll tell you, and we can say if we even like them or don't like them.
Okay, well, for me, this one's obvious. Best band of the 70s, Led Zeppelin.
Okay, thumbs up to them.
Yeah, hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
And then also for me, Pink Floyd, yes. One of the best ever. I'm not a big Rolling Stones guy, but I know a lot of people really love them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the for me, they're kind of a hit or miss band. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for Jumpin' Jack Flash, and sometimes it kind of sounds comically silly.
Yeah, it's kind of like Aerosmith to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're very different, but I kind of see them
No,
the same
Aerosmith
way.
can be like dude like looks like a lady, which is kind of fun, but
Yeah,
then all
yeah.
of a sudden they're like Pink, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but and they do have some good songs though. Yeah, but yeah, Pink is really bad.
What was the one that was in the soundtrack to Armageddon? I don't
I don't
don't
know.
want to live your life. I can't sing it,
Oh, I don't
but I
want to
miss
fall
you
in
now.
love.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah,
miss you,
yeah,
babe.
yeah.
And I
That was
don't want to.
Steven Tyler's interesting
Yeah,
guy.
he really is. So
Yeah,
that's 4 or 5.
that was three. So then, Elton John. I mean, I like Rocket Man.
Okay.
You know,
I mean,
but
I'm not a big appreciator. I can't hate on his talent, or it's just not my style.
yeah, me neither.
So, but he's one of the top 10 according to this list from the 70s.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Rocket Man's a great song.
Yeah.
I could see this being in there. Fleetwood Mac.
Banana loves Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think a lot of girls like Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, that's another thing about this list. It's not just rock. It's not just what appeals to men. It's like
Yeah,
all over the place. Like Fleetwood. I mean, I have to be in a particular mood to listen to Fleetwood Mac, and I don't just listen to Fleetwood Mac. To me, it's like mood music. Like
yeah,
I'll sit down
yeah.
and listen to Led Zeppelin. I'll listen to Pink Floyd.
Right.
If someone puts on Fleetwood Mac, I'm like, cool. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to listen to it. All right, so that's 5.
Yeah, and this one, just from the sheer popularity, Queen, you have to include them.
Yeah.
And I do like a lot of Queen songs.
Oh, what they were doing with their music was really revolutionary at the time. It was like an opera.
Yeah,
And everybody in the band was singing. It was multi-layered. Freddie Mercury was like so there. I read an article a while ago. There's 2 people in music with the highest and widest range, or the 2 people with the highest and widest range of where they could sing from low to high, and not just like do it, but do it proficiently. Freddie Mercury was one of them. Guess who number 2 was?
Lane Staley.
No,
Oh,
good guess
I was
though.
really hoping that would be it.
It's a
No.
good guess. More 80s.
I don't know.
Axl Rose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was never a huge Guns N' Roses guy. So.
Yeah, but he has a huge range too. But Freddie Mercury, I mean, what he was doing vocally back then. So yeah, I agree with that one. That's a good one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. And then
I dinged them.
after that is David Bowie, which I never was a Bowie guy.
I feel bad because I feel like you're cool if you like David Bowie. Like he
True,
was the
yeah.
bad guy in the movie Labyrinth in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's one of the, if you're wearing like a David Bowie shirt, you're like cool.
Right.
It didn't hit me right.
Yeah.
I couldn't like rock out to Bowie.
You know what's interesting is I feel like I like a lot of David Bowie covers. Like Fish does a David Bowie cover.
Fish covers everybody.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, but I've heard a lot of David Bowie covers that I really like.
Yeah.
But I've never really been like, oh, this David Bowie song really hits me. You know.
His estate, I looked it up a while ago. His estate, obviously, because he's dead, it was like $90 million.
Oh, I bet.
I feel like we could do a whole show on that. Like, if you were popular in the 70s and 80s and into the 90s, if you were a popular band and you hit, like, not only were you making money on record sales, which is non-existent now, but this is before all those companies like Live Nation came around and started taking massive fees. Like, so those people, if you were a popular artist in the 70s and 80s, you were loaded. If you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
popular artist now, you're like full-time touring and hoping you scrape by, unless you're one of the top
Oh
people.
yeah, I mean nowadays you got to be top of the pack
Yeah.
to make any money.
Right. We're
you
top
know?
1% makes money. Everybody else is like owing their management company but anyway, that's a different topic. That's 8. What's the next one?
So I mean I love this band. I don't really know how it's on this list, but I think it's maybe because of just one song. Bee Gees,
Staying Alive?
Staying Alive.
Well, they probably made it into the 70s list because they were the most popular disco band in the
Disco,
era where
yeah.
disco came out. Yeah, I mean, Staying Alive is pretty odd. That is another band when it comes on, I will listen to it. Like, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean every one of their songs is great, especially from that album with Staying Alive.
You can feel by the way I walk.
Yeah, and they've got a bunch of other great songs, and I love their music videos. They're hilarious.
It's just funny that he chose to sing like that. He's like, I'm going to sing like this. A woman's man.
Yeah, they're awesome. I think I might be that video or another one where it's them just all walking and they're like, they're shirtless, but they got their like tight pants and everything, and they're walking through like a city that's been destroyed by a bomb, and it's just them walking through like a war-torn city.
Being sexy.
Yeah. It's like, it makes no sense.
Staying
Yeah,
alive.
but it's kind of funny. You're just like, okay, interesting artistic choice there.
All right, so number 10 from the 70s.
Okay, this one is I have no idea. I've never even heard of this. Obviously, I've heard of one guy, Paul McCartney and Wings.
Oh, Wings. He
Okay,
was
okay.
in Wings, I think before he was solo.
Okay, I
Uh,
don't know anything about Wings.
I feel like you'd know it if you heard it. This is one of the I can't somebody in the chat give me like the top 2 like Wings songs. I feel like you'd know them. Is that all? Wait, Paul.
That's the '70s, and Paul
Okay.
McCartney was in the Beatles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was embarrassing actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was so he went Beatles, then did he do Wings, then did he go solo, or was it the other way around? I don't know. But what I mean, obviously, so he's probably in there just because of his leftover fame with the Beatles from
Right,
the
because
60s.
the Beatles were in the '60s. They could have chosen something a bit better than that there for the
No,
'70s.
but that's it. So the 70s, I think the highlights of that list would be Led Zeppelin. I'd say Queen.
Black Sabbath was '70s, right? Or they more '60s.
Geez, I don't know.
feel
I
like
think they were
I
70s.
mean, you could have even put Grateful Dead in here
Yeah,
instead of. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
That's
I
a-
guess maybe record sales. This is it, but
that's a strong decade, though. So that's the 70s. Hop over to YouTube and vote in the poll. Go to youtube.com/blindsurfer. I'm
we
going to
got
grab
86 votes so far.
I'm going to grab a piece of candy.
And you're never gonna guess what's winning now by a good bit.
Well, is it the 70s because we've been talking about it?
No,
90s?
Nope.
Okay, so it's current. It's
the
a,
'80s.
really?
Yeah,
I
80s
just
is
guessed
winning.
everything wrong.
Yeah.
That's because when I started this poll late last night, the 80s was at 5%. All right, now I don't want to guess these because I just want to keep the show rolling. So just
Okay.
tell me what I'm going to eat. What is that?
This is a pink lemonade Kit Kat.
Ooh, a pink lemonade Kit Kat.
Flip it over.
I said that way.
Yeah, right
I
there.
said we're going to be eating candy and talking music. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect.
Oh, so is it going to be like white chocolate?
I have no idea.
What color is it?
It is pink.
The Kit Kat itself is pink.
Yeah. I'll take a little
So it just seems like it would be a stale Kit
corner
Kat.
of it.
Smells
Yeah,
like stale white chocolate.
it does actually, right? Take the wrapper from
I don't know if it's pink lemonade, but actually, yeah, kind of tastes like pink lemonade powder.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Yeah, no, it's like bad white chocolate.
Kind of has that weird aftertaste.
It does. No, I didn't bring a trash can, so I got to eat the whole thing.
Someone named Queen just invited us to co-host on TikTok. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what that means.
yeah, sure. I'll just accept
Someone-
that. And
He heard us talking about him.
he's like, "You like my band, huh?"
Right. Some random guy named Queen standing next to a BMW.
All right, dude. So that's, I mean, 70s is a strong ass decade. Let me tell
Yeah.
you this. So I associate, not in my, like, I actually think musical decades are related to the drugs that people were taking. I think 60s music was LSD hallucinogenics.
Yeah, weed.
I think, yeah, weed. Actually, I'm sorry. 60s was weed. 70s was hallucinogenics.
Yeah.
80s was all cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a cocaine.
I don't know how much you could say of these words on YouTube,
Oh,
so we might
sorry.
want to be careful. I mean, I don't care,
Yeah,
but
no, you're right. 90s was,
the stuff that you inject into
yeah,
your arm.
bad drugs.
Yeah.
And then the drug from 2000 now, I feel like the drug from them is money.
Yeah. Well, there's also like, stuff like Molly and,
Yeah, but I feel like the drug that runs the industry now is
Oh,
money.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was always about money to a certain degree,
Right.
but there were times in the 60s and 70s, I wasn't there, but I've listened to documentaries and stuff where people would just stay in the studio for endless days, hours, and months getting it right, no matter how much it cost, because it was
Yeah.
about the art. It was
Yeah.
about the art. But let's speaking of the speedy era, let's go. So 80s is in the lead right now?
80s is in the lead by a good bit, actually. And the 70s are losing.
Well, we talked about them and they went down.
Yeah. I guess people were like, man, the 70s suck.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I don't know. There was some pretty revolutionary music. Did you ever hear the thing about Pink Floyd's album lining up with The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, yeah. The Dark Side of the Moon, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge Pink Floyd guy, so.
I mean, that was all. Those guys were on some cuckoo drugs.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Well,
did that
Sid
stuff.
Barrett for sure, but then he did too many and he got kicked out.
Yeah. All right, so to the 80s, the top 10 bands according to record sales, chart positioning, awards, just kind of general success.
Okay.
These are in no order, I believe.
Okay. First is Michael Jackson.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it'd be number one from the 80s.
Yeah. Next, Prince.
Prince, okay. Yeah, I mean, he had a million hits. You know, like,
Similar guys.
what do you think about, like, Michael Jackson is amazing. Like, I'll listen to him. He's good. Prince is, I'm talking about him as an artist. I don't want to get any crap for what he did in his social
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Right. Ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol.
Yeah.
Purple Rain, like, he was kind of too weird for me. Like,
I never got into Prince.
I can't really, like, when he did the Super Bowl show, like 20 years ago, Super Bowl halftime show, it was incredible. I appreciate his talent. He's a great guitarist. But I kind of like someone that makes me want to, like, move a little more.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
The only thing I ever knew, my introduction to Prince was through the Chappelle Show, the sketch where he is playing basketball at Prince's house, and Prince is like, "You want some pancakes?" I don't know if you've heard it.
No.
It's one of those sketches where Charlie Murphy is telling stories about his life. You know, Eddie Murphy's brother.
Yeah.
And he's telling the story about staying with Prince, and it's really funny. But that was my introduction to Prince. I never heard of him before.
Yeah, a lot of his music to me is just so weird, and also I feel like listening to him is just listening to some really horny dude, just like needing to put it out there. Like, I'm really horny. I need to talk about it all the time.
He's got cool bass lines. That's all I know.
One of his and I forget which song it is. He removed a bass line from one of his songs. It was originally in there. I wish I could tell you which one it was, but it's one of the only like popular songs out there with no bass. And he fought his record company, and he said, "If you make me put bass in, I'm taking the record home." And so he released you might have to Google it, like which Prince song has no bass. But that's one of the things he's famous for. So another guy that was, was really into his art. And I can appreciate that. So 1, Michael Jackson. 2, Prince. No particular order. What's the third one?
Madonna.
Yeah, she was huge.
Yeah. She was like the first like really big female pop star, I guess, right?
Yeah, and
iconic.
Yeah, and now these days, this is another thing that's like weird about modern music is obviously everybody knows Taylor Swift, like the biggest artist. I'm not spoiling anything later in the list, but back then, when you were big, if you were Madonna, if you were Billy Idol, if you were Michael Jackson, like everybody in the world knew you.
Right.
Now you could take a band you could take like the 5th most popular band, and also it's like super segmented now, like the folk pop punk charts from Billboard. Like everything is so segmented now. Someone that's really popular, quote unquote, really popular, like 70% of America doesn't even know who they are.
It's so true.
But back then, if you were Madonna, you're Madonna to the whole world. I mean, even like people like Huey Lewis back then, like everybody knew them. Yeah. There just weren't as many. It basically, there's like 30 artists on MTV at a time, and everybody knew all of them.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's 3 or 4.
That was 3.
Prince, Michael Jackson, Madonna.
Yep. U2.
Do you like them?
I thought they were 90s. I strongly dislike U2.
No, they were 80s. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. That was 80s. I will say that I was Zooropa. In the 80s, I was into them.
Yeah.
I mean, I was an 80s kid. They were coming out in the 80s, so I didn't get them in retrospect. I got them in real time. And I thought they were cool, but boy, did it not wear well.
Yeah. I feel like their music, you listen to it, you hear in a grocery store or a dentist's office. That's what I associate with them.
Dentist's office.
Like you're getting just, worked on, your gums are bleeding, and you just hear, Bono just, I still haven't found
what I'm looking for. Yeah. I remember that from my elementary school. This kid, Brian Moynihan, I think his name was, did the lip sync to that song. And what he did is he started on one stage and he walked over, haven't found what I'm looking for. Then he turned around and he walked back the other way, haven't found what I'm looking for. And then he did that for the whole song. I remember that from my 5th grade talent show. Just walked back and forth, hadn't found what he was looking for.
Oh, that's pretty clever, actually.
And then my friend...
performance art.
Yeah, my friend Mike Wallwork and his buddy Andrew Fuller, instead of doing Like a Virgin from Madonna, who we just spoke about, they did Weird Al Yankovic's Like a Surgeon.
Nice.
So they had someone on a surgery table, and they had like ketchup and stuff that they were like splattering out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was Weird Al Yankovic. He should be on this list, but he's probably not.
Yeah, he definitely is not.
All right, what's the next
Everyone
one?
agrees that U2 is terrible, by the way, in the chat.
The chat's dissing on U2.
Yeah, this one I just don't know anything about. Bruce Springsteen.
All right, Bruce Springsteen was huge in the 80s.
Yeah.
And he's still, he was on the last season. He was in a bunch of the seasons of, what's Larry David's show?
Curb
Your Enthusiasm. Yeah, he's been in a few of those. Now he's in some like I don't even know, but he's in some like feud with Trump about something. But yeah, Born in the USA.
Oh yeah,
And he was in the We Are the World thing, and he was in there with his. He said in the documentary about We Are the World, he's like, my voice was shot. I'd just been on tour. There was like glass in his throat, and he's like, "We are the world." Like he wasn't what you'd call a classically great singer, but
yeah.
him and his tight ripped jeans and his white T-shirt and his American flag
It's
hanky
very
or
like
whatever.
Americana kind of.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Yeah.
America rallied around Bruce, so I can see why he's on there. All right, what's the next one?
We got Whitney Houston.
Great singer, great talent, amazing. I'm just not into her.
Yeah, I couldn't name one song to be honest with you.
You are she was from the Bodyguard with Kevin Costner. That song, that was the hit song. I don't want to attempt to sing Whitney. Isn't she the one who dated Bobby Brown and she ended up ODing and dying? Like he got her. Yeah,
she was pretty bad off. That's all I know about her.
yeah. I mean, she was a huge talent. Just again, not my genre. Like I wasn't a little kid in the car in the '80s being like, "Mom, put on Whitney."
Right.
It's not what I was going for.
Yeah, I have no idea. So then we got Guns N' Roses, which this is the only one on this list really that I'm like, heck yeah, brother. But only because I only know Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
And I don't really know much of the other music, but I like that song.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good
Use
one.
Your Illusion too. I mean, that was. I mean, again, talk about an album. Like, I can't imagine. Like, I started the show saying I'm a fan of like production and stuff. Talk about a band that recorded their music in the '80s, but if you put them in the studio right now, like today, with all the technology that's going on, I don't think it would sound any better.
No.
I mean, it was an amazing sounding album.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, what they were doing was just really kind of mind blowing. And everybody in the band was super talented. You had Duff, you had Slash, Axl, of course.
Slash, yeah.
And then, then later on, because Axl was kind of a crazy person, they couldn't stick together. And they had, what was that guy, like Buckethead? He wore like a Kentucky Fried Chicken
Oh yeah. Yeah.
bucket on his head.
Yeah, I think it was just Buckethead, right?
And then, then the guys from Guns N' Roses went on to the band, there's a song called Slither that they did. What the heck was they ended up in a whole nother band. Like they all left Axl Rose and went to a different band. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was, I mean, they're just super talented
My
musicians.
introduction to them was they were in the trailer for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and every Grand Theft Auto trailer at that time just had like an epic song.
Oh, the first Grand Theft Auto that I was in, Vice City, that was Flock of Seagulls,
exactly.
which was so good for
was
the
so
80s.
epic, yeah.
And I ran.
Yeah, it was like perfect. I mean, they were so good, those trailers, man. They would get you so hyped.
I was in a movie trailer. Me and Guns N' Roses, we did the trailer together, like as if we were in the room together.
Right.
But we did the trailer for SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine, Bill Cooksey, and he's got Guns N' Roses tattoos. He like loves the band.
Yeah.
And then I sent him the trailer. He's like, "Oh my God, do
was
you think Axl
stoked.
Rose heard you in that trailer?" I think it was Welcome to the Jungle, and it was like SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water, and Axl's like, "Yeah, baby," at the very end.
Nice.
It was a pretty epic trailer. I was glad to do
Sick.
that one. So yeah, that totally makes sense for the '80s. What else we got in the '80s?
I don't even. Well, I guess I've heard this name, George Michael.
George Michael, he's Wham.
Yeah, it says including Wham. I don't even know what Wham is.
Oh, George Michael was but you gotta have faith, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to touch your body. No,
Oh,
he was.
I've heard that song. Yeah,
He
yeah.
basically rocked. If I recall, I think he rocked kind of the same facial hair that I do, but it was way more manicured. He was a very, very sexy man back in the '80s. I believe he was gay. I believe he passed a while ago, but he was super. He was like sex symbol. Just people loved him. So all right, I mean,
Confirmed. He
what-
was. Like you said.
I think. Oh,
Yeah, he was.
okay, I don't want to be spreading rumors.
Yeah. I just googled it.
Post-mortem rumors. Once we get to the list, I'll tell you if there's a couple bands that I haven't heard, I might want to knock George Michael off. But yeah, he was huge in the '80s. What else?
Next is Bon Jovi.
All right. What do you think of Bon Jovi?
I mean, I think they're super corny, but like, I mean, living on a prayer and Wanted Dead or Alive, or you can't deny that you've heard those songs a million times. So.
Yeah. And Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Did you ever see that?
Oh yeah.
When
definitely
they
love
did
that.
their
Love that.
presentation at the very end, and Socrates was talking about his favorite
yeah.
things, Socrates' favorite album, Slippery When Wet from Bon Jovi.
All right.
so,
You gave love.
a
Yeah.
bad name.
I'm like looking at the songs here on Google, and I'm like, okay, actually, I know pretty much all these freaking songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's super cheesy. I think
Yeah,
they
very
would be
cheesy.
considered hair metal back then.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put on a Bon Jovi album right now, but yeah, I mean, I wore that cassette thin back in the 80s. I was listening to that thing a lot. So yeah, that one fits in the 80s. What we got any left in the 80s?
Phil Collins, which I actually kind of like Phil Collins and Genesis. I know
Yeah.
it's corny, but I do like Phil
No,
Collins.
I mean, he's huge. He's super. Well, you should. He drums and sings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just like you
Yeah,
in Screaming Avocados.
yeah. The Screaming Avocados.
Is that
yeah.
the
That's
band name?
That's a tentative name.
Okay, I
It
always
changes
forget.
a lot.
Yeah. So Brooks sings and plays the drums, which I don't know how you do it. Like I don't know how Phil did it, and how do you not like percussively mess up your like vibrato?
To me, it makes more sense than doing guitar and singing because you're just like rhythmically singing, right?
Yeah,
So
but it doesn't just the movement isn't like messing with you like.
I don't know, man. I just kind of picked it up naturally. I never really thought about it. So it's hard to say. For me, it's easy. But I can't play guitar. So
Yeah.
to me, it's all just rhythm.
Well, I've heard some of your stuff. It's really impressive. Go check the Screaming Avocados if they ever play out.
We don't have any songs anywhere, and we only play in my garage. So
Yeah.
you'll have to come to my
You
house.
just have to hang out in the street.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play as a reminder. I'm gonna play my favorite song, the only song I ever recorded in the early 2000s. I still think wears well. Play that at the very end of the show. Is that the end of the list from the 80s?
That is.
All right. So now that we've got, I would like to. I don't actually understand. I would like to kick off George Michael and add in Van Halen.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I mean, 80s, I feel like there were so many more. Like, but maybe just ones that weren't that big,
I mean, I would. I'm just a huge Billy Idol fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if he makes it to the top 10.
Devo was 80s, right?
Diva?
Devo?
Devo.
Yeah.
Whip it good.
Yeah. They were
Um,
80s, right?
Yeah,
Or 90s?
totally. So no, they were totally
Yeah.
80s. I'm gonna mess this story up too. The lead singer of Devo wrote a theme song for a show that runs on MTV. Right, it's been running on MTV for like 38 seasons, 38
Really?
years. And the guy makes like $1 million a year because he wrote and he's like, I went to my basement and wrote it kind of like as a goof. He said he's made more money off of the MTV show theme song than he made with the band Devo. I was like, what? That's crazy.
I'm going to have to look that up.
You also have to tell me who wrote the theme song to what's the show that Sheldon is not Young Sheldon. What's the original show?
Sorry. Ask the question. I was reading this. So, by the way, lead singer of Devo, the song he wrote is called "Uncontrollable Urge," and it's the theme song for MTV's Ridiculousness.
Yeah, and I think he makes like $1 million a year off of that
$1 million
show.
annually. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's nuts.
And how long does it say how long the
Yeah.
show's been on for?
Doesn't say it in this AI.
Yeah, $1 million a year. I feel like it's been on the air for like 30 years. So he's made $30 million off of writing a song that he just did like, sure, I'll write a theme song for your show.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory. Who wrote the theme song to the Big Bang Theory? Because
Okay.
that was also someone that made a ridiculous amount of money. It's someone popular. I feel you'd know who it is. But it made a
Let's see.
ton of money off of writing a
Bare
theme
Naked
song.
Ladies.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Bare Naked Ladies guy. Totally.
Yeah, Ed Roberts.
Yeah, just on the side. He's like, I'll write your silly theme song
He
for you.
wrote in 15 minutes. That's crazy.
I do wish.
What did they do that song "End of the World as We Know It"?
No, that's REM. It's
Okay.
the end. Oh, they didn't make it to the 80s list. I feel like they
Yeah.
could have been. I do wish if I could have had my choice, if I was up in the waiting room before I came down to earth, and they said you're going to be popular in one entertainment field. I mean, I don't think I would have chosen YouTube. Voice acting is nice, but I would have loved to have been a popular musician just for that. Like,
At least in the 90s. For
yeah,
sure.
or 80s or 90s. You write a song, you write one song, and like that guy Right Said Fred, I'm too sexy for my hat.
Oh, yeah.
Too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? Like he says that, and the guy makes like $40 million. You're like, that's crazy.
You could do a cover of that really well.
I
that
feel like it would be fun.
especially with these pictures of you on the back of these albums.
So that's the 80s. I mean, the 70s is strong. 80s music was fun. It was just fun. It was a lot of synthesizers, just a lot of having a good time. Should I grab another piece of candy before we?
I got you something right
Okay.
here.
Is this? Oh, it's a box.
Yeah.
How are we doing in the voting? The best decade or best era of music?
Let's see. Oh, wow, it's just been changing the whole time. Now, 2000s to now is winning.
I kind of figured just because my audience is younger in general, and I feel like people like the music that they. I feel like people like the music that they were listening to in high school. Just kind of like, ooh, that smells good. Oh, that smells
I think
really
these are
good.
going to be good. Yeah. I'm excited about this.
It smells like, I don't know. You want to just tell me? Because I could guess all day and I'll
Yeah,
never be right.
it's a birthday cake flavored Oreo.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
The inside is the inside multicolor or just white?
Yeah, it's got the little sprinkles in
It's got sprinkles in it.
Uh-huh.
Can I do that thing where I just eat like the inside
it.
first?
Go for it.
All right. Oh yeah, it got the sprinkles.
Luke M is in chat.
What up, Luke? Thank
Thanks,
you
Luke M,
for the.
these.
Oh, this is totally low quality birthday cake frosting. This is absolutely.
Yeah.
That is some interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are those Oreos that Banana has downstairs? Like green tea or something, or lemonade, or
I forgot what she had.
no? She had some good ones. These are. I mean, I like it.
Oh, yeah. If they were double stuff, it would be better.
Yeah, it's especially because I licked it out. But the
But they're good.
yeah, that's a good one. So birthday cake Oreos.
It's not a super strong
No,
birthday cake flavor.
but I like the fact that the little sprinkles are in there too.
Yeah, I mean anything Oreo.
Birthday cake is my favorite. Have to have it for birthday. Every birthday.
cake is really good.
All right, 70s, 80s. So let's go to. I feel like I might disagree with this list all over the place, but so 90. Now I got into high school in like 91. So I was in what I was listening to. I was buying all those CDs that are over there. I should have like brought that whole thing over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like really into music, listening to CDs again and again when it was like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins, Green Day, Soundgarden. That's the stuff that I grew up on. So let's hit the 90s list and see what that is.
Do you think you could guess number one?
It would probably be Nirvana.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
Yep. I mean, I was a huge. It was actually one of my first musical experiences as a young kid. When I was like 8 years old, my dad was really into Nirvana, and I remember specifically laying in the back seat of his car, looking up through his sunroof, and he would be blasting In Bloom. That was one of my first like musical memories. Was just being immersed in Nirvana while looking at the sky. While
Really?
driving.
It's
yeah.
a good memory.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. My dad was very adamant about getting me into good music at a young age, so I had to give him credit for that.
I mean, they were, everybody kind of blew out of the grunge scene in Seattle all at once, but they definitely stood out. I mean, Dave Grohl was their drummer.
Yeah. For me, the MTV Unplugged is one of the greatest performances of all time.
When he's wearing the drug rug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's still one of the greatest performances. And now I'm going to go ahead and say, because I'm seeing this list, they're missing one.
Oh, all right. I'll say
One big one that
I'll
I
see
know
if I can-
that you're going to agree with.
I can guess. Just to tie two things together, 80s and 90s. Weird Al Yankovic, after UHF, his movie bombed in 1988, he came back and did a Nirvana cover in 91. It did extremely well.
Which song did you cover?
I can't remember which one he covered, but I know it was like the revitalization of Weird Al's career. And so Weird Al ran into Kurt Cobain in LA somewhere, and the band had to give him permission. Like Michael Jackson let him cover Beat It.
I think he covered Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Is it probably
And
what
he
it
just
was?
did. It was like his mouth was full of marbles or
that
something like
what
that.
it
Yeah,
was?
yeah. I think that's
I think he was just saying like random stuff. Too.
Yeah.
So he went to thank Kurt for like letting him do that, and so Weird Al Yankovic says, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And Kurt's at a table, like a restaurant table, and he's eating, and he goes, "Paint my fingernails for me." And Weird Al's like, "I didn't have any nail polish, but I said thank you anyway."
Yeah.
That's such an interesting Kurt Cobain thing to do.
He would
Paint
say
my
that.
nails for
Yeah.
me. All right, so that's number one. That's kind of obvious for the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, and they're considering all genres here, so I can see where these would be coming from. But next is Tupac.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, huge.
Fine, I would say I like Notorious B.I.G. better than Tupac.
I wasn't listening to a lot of hip hop in the 90s. I was just so like in love with and enthralled with all the grunge music that was coming out.
And that's why I don't like this list that they provided actually, because
Okay.
this next one, Mariah Carey.
Well,
I mean,
I'm not going to rock out to Mariah Carey, but
Yeah, she
talking
was
about big artists in the 90s,
Yeah.
like she was huge.
Yeah. I I mean, I know her Christmas specials have had staying power.
Yeah, that's the first song. All I want for
Yeah,
Christmas
everyone, that's
is
what everyone knows her
you.
as now.
Yeah. I mean, she was massively popular, so I can see why she's on the list.
I remember seeing her when MTV Cribs was a thing.
Oh,
When she got into the bathtub live on MTV Cribs,
I didn't see
that was
that.
a big moment in my young boyhood.
Very exciting for you.
Yeah, to
Oh.
say the least. The next is Backstreet Boys, which I think we can give them that. You know, they're
Yeah,
big.
I mean they were huge. Again, not something I was listening to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Huge.
mean, that one's pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah.
Britney Spears, definitely. I mean, she was huge, you know.
Yeah. I mean, she's. Wait, can I bounce back to Pearl Jam for a second? Like,
Sure.
does none of their music rhyme at all?
I don't know.
I
I've never been a huge Pearl Jam
I
guy.
have 10 over there, which is I think maybe the first album. And I feel like it hit me many, many, many years later. I'm like, I don't think that dude rhymes his lyrics at all. I think he just is kind of a poet and he just kind of says them. Stone Gossard, guitarist, I think. I mean, again, one of those like really savant, talented bands.
Yeah.
The some of the music though, I say I'm a lyrics guy, and I got Jeremy. I knew what that was about. But some of the music I listened to, and I'm like, what is he? What? Like, not only what is he talking about, sometimes like, what is he saying?
Yeah, because he had that kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, and then basically Scott Stapp from Creed. Everybody's like, you're like basically making fun of Eddie Vedder
Oh, right.
with
Yeah.
arms wide
Yeah,
open.
they've had a huge, huge resurgence recently.
Yeah, Creed.
Yeah.
Creed's
It
Creed.
kind of was a meme, but now everyone's like, their music's actually great. And I actually think their music is great.
I think they're doing like the Summer of Creed or the what is it called, like the Summer of '95 tour or something
Yeah,
like that.
they're playing in Chula Vista, actually.
Really?
I was thinking about going.
Yeah, I mean Pearl Jam was huge. It's music that as a lyrics guy, as I got older and listened to it, it kind of started to. It was like an onion. I was like, oh, there's like more and more and more. I guess that song about I guess Eddie Vedder was raised by a man that he thought was his dad, but wasn't. Like that song's real. Like it's a straight up real song,
Oh, okay.
and his actual dad was around. But yeah, like that was a. It wasn't just a. He didn't get like high and come up with the lyrics. Like that was his life story. I was
real,
like,
okay.
oh, that's real. That's crazy.
Interesting.
All right, so Pearl Jam, Mariah Carey,
We had Britney Spears.
Britney
and
Spears,
then,
yeah.
Radiohead, which I'm a big Radiohead guy. I'm not sure how they made this list, but like,
Top 10. I mean, Creep, right?
yeah, Creep was huge. I mean, for me, I liked later Radiohead, and Rainbows was my favorite, and that came out in like 2010. So I do like the older stuff,
I
but
don't know about them being the top 10 band of the 90s.
I agree. I mean, I don't know. On this list, I'm like, that doesn't really make sense, but I guess Creep was huge.
You know what I like about Creep, though? So to me, it exemplifies the 90s. Like, I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo.
Yeah.
Everything about that is a self-deprecating, like, just life is rough.
Yeah.
And it's difficult.
Yeah, grungy.
And that was the 90s. Everybody in the 90s was introspectively beating up on themselves all the time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but like 20 years later, the music is just, we're great. Everything's awesome. I'm so happy looking. I'm in the club and making money. Da, 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 da. I mean, it's a huge psychological shift. And I mean, you can tell it from the guy, like how many bands.
Well, it was kind of a reaction to the 80s too, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, poppy,
80s was so
happy.
weird and happy and poppy, and the 90s was kind of like screw those bright colors and stuff. We're
Yeah.
gonna wear flannel and do drugs under a bridge.
And a lot of the bands, like my entire CD collection over there, like all the lead singers are dead. Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, I was
Soundgarden.
thinking about that the other day. I was listening to this Alice in Chains song with the guy from Chris Cornell and Lane are on it singing together, and I was just like, well, one of these guys killed himself, and the other one killed himself indirectly.
Chris Cornell, I mean, you listen to the music after he killed himself, you're like, oh, yes, that was going to happen.
Yeah.
The song Like a Stone,
Oh, that's a great song.
when I first heard it, so the song Like a Stone, he's like waiting like a stone, and you think he's like being a rock for someone that he loves. That was my initial interpretation, like, oh my God, he'll be there no matter what when you come back. He's not waiting for someone he loves. He's waiting for death. Like, that's what he's waiting for in that song.
That was Audio Slave, right?
Oh, was that when he was Audio Slave, not Soundgarden?
I think so.
And then
Well, maybe you're right.
Tell Me How to Live was another
Yeah.
Chris Cornell song. Like, all of his songs, the guy was desperately screaming into the microphone that he was massively depressed.
Well, yeah, Black Hole Sun. I mean,
Yeah. And we're all like, yeah, we love your music. Like,
Yeah.
talk about, like, I wonder if any point in his life, he was like, I'm literally telling everybody I want to die, and no one's
Yeah.
listening. Because people aren't lyrics people. A lot of people aren't.
No, or they hear it, but they don't they don't try to comprehend the message.
Yeah, like, oh, he's just tapping into that dark side for
Yeah.
this song.
Yeah.
Like Trent Reznor, like, oh, he's just tapping it. Like, no, this is how he actually feels.
Yeah.
Um,
I would argue that Lane Staley was the same way.
Yeah.
You know.
So did I guess why is Soundgarden on the list?
No.
Okay.
And guess what else isn't? Alice in Chains
Alice in Chains
is not on the list.
is Smashing Pumpkins?
Yes, at least they got that.
Okay.
So, and Smashing Pumpkins is freaking awesome.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins is amazing. Billy Corgan is
You know, I got to say something about Billy
Interesting.
Corgan real quick. I love Smashing Pumpkins, but I watched his podcast recently. The dude is the worst interviewer I've ever seen in my entire life.
he's doing I heard him on Joe Rogan, but
Yeah.
he's the host now?
He has his own podcast, and he was interviewing the guy from Soft White Underbelly, who I'm a huge fan of, and he interrupted him every time. Every time he asked him a question, interrupting him constantly.
Well, it's
Wouldn't let
because
him
he's
talk.
Billy Corgan. He knows more.
Dude, it was literally so bad I couldn't even watch 10 minutes of it.
Oh boy.
And I looked in the comments, and everyone was saying Billy needs to let people talk.
Oh, you know, I mean, if it's his first time. I mean, I remember the first time I was hosting, Banana like reamed me out. She's like, "You need to chill out and let other people say words."
Well, it was just on a human level.
Yeah.
You could just, and I'm not trying to, I love Smashing Pumpkins. I'm not trying to trash Billy Corgan here, but I'm just saying from my personal perspective, it was just very like, dude, come on,
Yeah.
let the guy talk.
Recap the 6 or 7 that we've got. What happened?
Something's going on with Instagram. Hold on one second. Let me check on my phone.
Did we get booted off of
It
Instagram?
says pause because you weren't using this app.
Oh, were you supposed to? You want to reach over there and touch it or something like that?
Let me see what.
And then we'll. I want to because we kind of got. Okay. Recap the 6 or 7 that we said in the 90s right now. Nirvana.
Okay, we got Nirvana, Tupac, Mariah Carey, Backstreet Boys, Pearl Jam, Britney Spears, Radiohead, and Smashing Pumpkins. There's 2 more.
2 more from the 90s. Green Day probably didn't make it. They were Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, but I don't think they made it. Stone Temple Pilots were popular, but not that great.
These 2 you probably won't guess.
All right, what are they?
One is Garth Brooks.
Okay, I know who he is. I'm not a country guy.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
think I know one song by him.
I'm sure if you played it for me, I'd
I
go.
think it's no, I think I'm thinking of Tim McGraw.
Okay.
And then Celine Dion.
Oh, I'm not happy with the 90s list. Like it's
Yeah,
I guess
was
it can't
lacking.
be I guess it can't be all grunge,
Yeah.
but yeah, I feel like there's some big missing bands there.
Well, to me, it's just Alice in Chains was clear.
So I grew up in Boston and it was radio. We didn't have Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that in the 90s. You're just listening to the radio, and if MTV was still playing music, you got it there. In Boston in the 90s, there were 3 rock radio stations. It was BCN, AAF, and ZLX. And I think there was 1 country station, there was 1 hip hop station, but it was all rock. So I was just an all rock guy in the 90s, and I
Yeah.
loved the music. But as we're doing the top 10, like I feel like the 70s top 10 is pretty strong, and the 90s top 10 is strong. 80s is just fun. I mean, you talk about that's interesting. It just occurred to me the 80s list. I think it has more solo artists than other decades. It had Prince, it had Michael Jackson, it had Madonna. I know Billy Idol didn't make the list. George Michael, after he left Wham, he was solo. Bruce Springsteen.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi. Oh,
Bon Jovi is
yeah, Bon Jovi was not.
my buddy. I mean John Bon Jovi. But yeah, that's
John
a band.
Bon
I
Jovi.
mean that's a band. But yeah, so the 80s was full of like individual personalities.
Yeah.
90s was full of bands, but really, really tortured.
We got Mariah Carey, we got Garth Brooks, we got Celine Dion. We got tortured artists. That's
All
what
right.
we're getting at.
So we'll jump into let's grab another snack here, and then we'll jump into the 2000s. And this is one like I feel like I just need to be educated. Like someone needs to tell me why the music is good right now.
Yeah, you want to do just a quick interlude of some Jelly Bellies?
Jelly Belly Jelly Beans?
Yeah.
Is it going to be bamboozled?
I think you need to just do a couple taste tests here.
Okay. Is it going to be the one that tastes like dog vomit?
Maybe.
Maybe he says. How we doing?
There's a top banana. There's a wet dog.
Wet dog.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. All right. So this one looks like it's gonna be. Yeah. Try this.
Is it the thing where it could be wet dog or like peanut butter?
This.
Oh, it smells terrible. It smells horrible. What the hell, man?
Let's see. It's brown.
Oh, oh, I don't have anything to spit it in.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
no.
give me the. Is there water down here? That's
Oh
the
no.
worst
I
thing I've
can
ever
smell
had.
it from here.
Oh,
That was liver and onions.
oh, I just swallowed the whole thing whole because I had nowhere to spit. That was the worst thing I've ever eaten. Oh,
All
that
right,
was
I'm
gross.
gonna do one because it's not fair for you to make you do this.
So bad. Now my breath smells like that.
This is either stinky socks or tutti frutti.
You're gonna get tutti frutti.
I in fact did get tutti frutti.
You suck. I want tutti frutti. Liver and onion gel. That was I really thought it was like someone arfed in my mouth.
Yeah, that's bad.
Not pleasant.
You want another one?
Yeah, I guess. I hope I get a good one this time.
It's either stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
What's stink bug?
I don't even know.
What's a snake? What color is this?
It's like yellow and with like brown spots.
Please be marshmallow.
No, that could be wet dog.
Oh, nope. It's good. It's good.
Is it banana?
It's banana.
Yeah, top banana.
Okay. All right.
All right, cool.
Now I got the onion and liver out of my mouth.
We're gonna do a couple more.
Oh my god.
All right, this one's either gonna be old bandage or pomegranate.
Old bandage.
How do they?
You trying that one?
Oh, this is gonna be old bandage. I can smell it.
Good. You eat a crappy one this time.
Oh my. Oh
Are you gonna swallow it?
yeah.
I never asked anybody that before.
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
The liver. I feel like you've got to find that liver and onion thing. That made me break out in sweat and almost gack.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that one.
That was not good.
All right, this is either gonna be burnt rubber or licorice.
I feel like I could do burnt rubber.
That could actually be good. I feel
Burnt
like.
rubber is not going to be as bad as the liver and onion. Licorice.
Licorice, good.
Yes.
Good.
I don't even like licorice that much, but it's better than burnt rubber.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I don't know if I can do the barf one.
Barf sounds bad.
I want to find dead fish.
I wish I had a dead fish. I don't want if I would try dead fish if I had a paper towel somewhere around
I
here.
feel like this is gonna be barf, but I'm gonna try it. Actually, no, that was peach.
Oh man, you keep getting the good ones.
Got longer.
You only had one bad one.
Yeah. Well, liver and onion definitely.
Liver. What color was liver and onion?
It was brown.
So
It's
putrid.
either cappuccino or liver and onion.
Oh, cappuccino would have been nice.
Yeah. All right. You want one more? Or are you good?
I'll do one more, and then we'll get into the 2000s.
Okay.
You can update me on the poll
Let's
too.
see. Let me see what this one's gonna be. All right. This should either be dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
That is such a wide range. Like it's either horrible or amazing.
Yeah.
Dead fish or strawberry banana.
or
Would you
yeah,
say?
strawberry banana smoothie.
It's funny you can't really tell by smelling
You
it.
kind of can, but not really. Yeah. I want to taste what booger. I want to taste the booger one.
Strawberry.
Nice.
Yep, that's
All
a
right,
good one.
I'm gonna do one last one. This is either booger or juicy pear.
The strawberry one's good. Does it take a second?
I think it's booger. But wasn't that bad?
Okay. Barf, dead fish, liver and onion. Those are so
You
horrible.
got the worst one.
Yeah, the liver and onion was really bad. Like I already have I was telling you earlier, I have a piece of gummy candy stuck to the carpet in here. I didn't want
Oh
two.
yeah. Yeah, you don't want to spit that out.
No. All right, where's the list, the best music, or sorry, where's the
All right.
poll? Tell me where the poll is.
We are at 2000s to now at 29%. 80s and 90s are tied at 27, and the 70s are at 16.
All right. So, I mean, that's really tight. That is not a clear winner there at all.
Yeah. So
Um,
here's something interesting about the 2000s. Like you were saying about the 80s, this is all but one are solo artists.
Real. So that's what I was doing. I was talking to someone during a live show a while ago, and the thing I don't dig about music now is it's very much all about the person.
Personality centric, yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine, but I don't vibe with the person these days.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there was something about listening to like Kurt Cobain, like Be in Pain, and I was a teenager, I was going blind, like high school's tough. And like
Yeah.
I vibed with that, and I listened to Billy Corgan screaming, and I kind of like got it. Now it's just, all the artists are singing about stuff that I cannot relate to. at all.
Oh yeah.
And it's all about them and their life. It's very, and like even in the 80s there were bands. Like Motley Crue was a band. They had a vibe. Guns N' Roses was a band. Van Halen, they had a band vibe. Now there's a lot of like these, like all the bands are basically all-star bands. Like if they had liner notes these days, you'd see that like the same 6 guitarists play on everybody's album.
Right.
And the same 5 studio drummers play on everybody's album.
Well, it's not really about the music anymore, as you're saying. It's about the personality and the lyrics.
Yeah, about the personality, the lyrics, and putting together, like, as someone that appreciates production, I should be thrilled that the music that's being put out together, or put out right now, is so amazing. But also, you know, they'll get the best guitarist, but then they get some engineer on Pro Tools to fix it up even a little more, make it even a little tighter.
Right.
And, you know, so the digitizing of the music and just making it so perfect.
Yeah, it's overly produced.
It is. I feel like it's overly. I really.
Yeah.
I'm appreciating the Beach Boys after watching. You know, I don't rock out to that music, but just watching that documentary and seeing what Brian Wilson did in the studio, getting a bunch of musicians on the same page, and
Yep.
like now it's not they bring in the studio guitarist. He does his thing. Then the next day they bring in the drummer. And
Yeah,
he
it's
does
not.
his
It's not a
thing.
band energy.
Yeah, that I do feel like a lot of the current music is missing the energy. That said, and this is all personal. I don't know, personal preference. Don't hate me for it if you're a big fan of current music. I mean,
Well, I think there's two different music worlds now, right? There's people that like to go see live music, and then there's people that just like listen to music like on Spotify.
Yep.
Because like, you know, I listen to a lot. I like going to live shows, and the shows that I like seeing are bands. And there's a lot of good live music out there. You just don't. No one knows about it, right?
Yeah.
And no one listens to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
There is some good metal and stuff like that, but it's really underground and it's not very popular.
Well, everything's segmented these days.
Yeah, like you're saying, it's extremely segmented. It's very niche. Everyone has their very niche tastes.
So the top, so I had to do, just because the YouTube poll only allowed us to do 4 things. So
Yeah.
I bunched together 2000, 2025. Sorry, that's 25 years. But, and I do feel like there's a lot of similarity in the music outside of the fact that Justin Bieber was young and now he's older.
Yeah.
But I would guess, let me, Linkin Park and Justin Timberlake.
Nope.
Neither of them?
Neither.
All right, give me the list.
I think that's a crime. Linkin Park's not on there, but could you guess number 1? 2000s to
Oh,
now.
well, it has to be Taylor Swift, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 2, Beyonce.
Okay, she's huge. Her and is Jay-Z on there?
No.
Okay. But
Drake is after her, actually.
Drake is made the list. Again, it's not a formal list. This is just something that ChatGPT. Would you
Yeah.
say Jay-Z's bigger or Drake? I don't even know.
I mean, I think in the last 10 years, definitely Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Jay-Z was big in the 2000s, I think.
Oh, so speaking of those guys, Eminem has to be on there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This one, I don't understand. Adele. I mean, I guess it is she's popular, but
Yeah.
and then Ed Sheeran, which, good lord,
I don't even know one.
Come on.
I don't think I know any of his songs.
his music's it's just so bad.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, another one. All these are terrible to me. Coldplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very popular, I guess. Chris Martin, is that the lead singer?
Yeah.
Like people love him. I do like that song. I used to rule the world. Kind of reminds.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the '80s song "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" by
Oh,
Tears
yeah.
for Fears. It kind of gives me that vibe. I don't know. I guess I like that song.
Again, dentist office music.
All right.
This one definitely should not be on there. Bruno Mars.
I actually, Banana and I were in the pool this weekend. We did a Bruno Mars playlist. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
Oh yeah.
He kind of makes me tap my toe a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he must be this list factors in concerts or no? Because he must kill it with concerts.
He probably does. Yeah. I think he did do Super Bowl. Was it last year? Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
He was a guy he was really in debt.
was he?
I think he had a really bad gambling problem.
I was gonna say I thought that guy would have like endless amounts of money. Like he's got to be. He's very sellable. Like his music is in TV shows and commercials.
Yeah, I think he was like 50 million in debt, and
Oh
then
my
I read
God.
that he recently almost is out of debt.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Way to go.
Uh,
Okay, Bruno Mars.
Next one, very controversial for right now, Kanye West.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm not someone who's like, oh, he's crazy. I don't listen to him anymore. No. And I like a lot of hip hop, but I never liked. Again, just not my vibe. Like something either vibes me or it doesn't, and I never got him.
I remember when that song Gold Digger came out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool and
Yeah.
interesting, you know, but
Yeah.
then I never was like, and a lot of people who like hip hop are like, oh man, Graduation was like the most brilliant freaking hip hop album of all time. And I listened to it, I'm just like, this just sounds like the same, like
He-
as everything else.
He said something a while ago, but back in like the Renaissance period, people like Leonardo da Vinci they got like a stipend from the crown. They were like patrons of the arts. People just like paid them to be artists. And Kanye was like, I should make money like that. Like the government should support me and give me money because I'm an artist. Like basically everything the guy's ever said. I'm like,
He's
what?
the biggest ego of all time.
Who's the guy singing in Gold Digger? Is that Jamie?
Oh yeah,
Foxx?
it's Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give him that. I like that song. I thought that song was cool.
Yeah.
All right. So nobody in the 2000s list has hit me yet.
Yeah, and then you already guessed Eminem, and then Rihanna.
That's the whole list?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Freaking
So
terrible.
if the 2000, now we gave them 25 years. So if we go 2000 to 2025, I want the chats. Can you read the TikTok and Instagram as well as the YouTube? Like people in the chats, give me some reason why you're voting for 2000 to
A
2025.
lot of people were saying that they like 2000s emo, but
What's-
a lot of people were talking about Blink 182. Yeah, chat. If you guys can just list some 2000 songs you like, because right now the 2000s is still winning by a small margin, but it's at 31%. So
At 31%, and I literally, okay, unless Eminem is carrying like the entire 25 years.
yeah. And while we wait for that, I do want us to try this. This is something that I've never seen. Have you ever heard of Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
No.
So it was only exclusively at Taco Bell for a long time, and everyone really loved it. And this is Mountain Dew Baja Blast Reef Break Punch,
Ooh.
which I've never seen.
It sounds like something they sent to us just because we're surfers.
Yeah, it's from Canada.
Okay.
We're gonna crack this.
Ooh, that
bad
sounded
boy.
good.
Yeah, I just sprayed stuff everywhere. I'm gonna take a quick sip.
Uh,
Let's do ASMR. Oh, yeah.
That wasn't noisy enough.
Mm.
Baja Blast.
So
So
it's good. That's really good.
is it a particular flavor? Oh, it's like a Monster Energy size
Yeah,
drink.
it tastes kind of like an energy drink almost. It's like very tropical, mixed with Baja Blast.
It does taste like an energy drink. It tastes like something it tastes like one of those ices that you get at a 7-Eleven that has like energy drink built
Oh,
into
yeah.
it. Totally tastes like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go mix that with something after the show.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a
That's
good,
a good
mixer,
drink.
Yeah.
Can you put that somewhere safe?
Yeah.
I was on to Eminem, but like before, not like way before he got popular, but I was listening to him, and I decided I wanted to go get the album CD at the time. It's probably over there somewhere. I went to Tower Records in Boston, and I asked the kid that was like helping people out. I'm like, hey, have you heard of Eminem? And he's like, no. He's like, how do you spell it? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's like the candy, like M&M. And so we literally looked. We were in the M's, like looking for M. And he's like, I don't know.
No.
And then he asked someone, and then they asked someone, and then finally, like 3 people in the store were all like looking for M&M. And then finally, some girl, some BU student, it was actually a classmate of mine. She's like, M&M. Go look in the E's, and we found it over there. Hi, my name is Slim Shady. All right, so
All right, we got some coming in.
yeah, tell me some names of these 2000 bands that people are voting for.
One
Is Imagine Dragons on
is
there?
called Godspeed You, Black Emperor, which I've heard of before, but I've never heard.
No, I mean, okay, it might be a band that person likes, but who's huge? Who's drawing?
Blink 182.
Okay.
Fall Out Boy.
Okay,
All American Rejects.
all right.
Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for
I've heard
Soup
of.
is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
I love Bowling for Soup. I think they're on the Warped Tour right now.
Someone named Bruno just listing off albums.
Bruno?
Bruno, In Rainbows. I said that. Origins of Symmetry, Ants from Up There.
Wait, are these albums or
I think
bands?
those are all albums.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not that many people chimed in. So
Can you see anything on TikTok or
someone said
Instagram?
Metallica.
Yeah. Well, Metallica. I mean, they're active now, but I would call them. They started in the '80s. I don't know what decade I would assign them to.
Right. I don't know. People on TikTok are talking about weird stuff.
Are they just off topic entirely?
gonna see what this is about really quick.
Yeah. The TikTok's always. We're about to get kicked off TikTok because I am going to play you. What time is it here? It is. Oh, it's already 6:01. I'm going to play you my song. Hopefully before we. Actually, we won't get kicked off there as long as you're doing something, right? You don't see any puzzle pieces up there.
Yeah, I already puzzle pieced it.
Oh, what were they? What were they talking about? Are they actually listening to us?
They were like, someone's asking for a shout out, and then they were like arguing.
Yeah, sure.
Linkin Park, great one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I said them at the beginning. I think that was, again, as a band that likes production. In the very beginning, I was like, oh my god, with this band, they're like merging technology but then again, I don't feel like it wore that well. Like I listen to the theme song to Transformers now from them.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
well, the first album was great. Everything else after that was not great.
Well, Chester's dead now.
Oh, yeah,
and they're touring. I don't even know who they're.
People are pissed about that singer.
Yeah, they got Mike Shinoda in the band, but I don't even know who the other singer is, and it's not Chester.
It's a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of my personal faves from the 2000s, System of a Down.
Don't like Serge Tankian.
You don't like him? I love it, man. And then for me, dude, I love System of a Down. For me, Limp Bizkit was huge. The Offspring.
Wait, they're 90s though, aren't they? I think Limp Bizkit's 90s too.
Yeah,
isn't
technically, yes, you are right. You're right. Those are 90s. What am I talking
2000. I mean, a bunch of people voted for 2000s. I'm just not.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Muse, good one.
Yeah, Muse is good.
Tame Impala, good one. Tyler the Creator. Yeah.
Who?
Tyler the Creator.
Don't know that one.
Seat Headrest. Car Seat Headrest. Never heard of them.
No.
Liam Miller really, really wants you to say hi to him. Just say hi, Liam.
Hi, Liam Miller. Thanks for watching.
He's number one chatter. So
oh wow! Congratulations. Is it still doing that ranking thing where you get like
you get XP, which it means nothing.
Well, good job on your XP, Liam Miller.
He says, my dad said syndrome of the down is good.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if he meant that as a joke or not. That was pretty hilarious.
Your dad's either really clever or...
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's a really funny misheard...
Korn, that's another one.
That's 90s.
Yeah. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters is 90s.
Yeah, it's 90s. Yeah, I guess people don't know it's 90s and 2000s, really.
I wonder.
I don't either.
That's funny. I wonder if people are voting. I wonder if people are picking these bands and putting them in the 2000s. Like Foo Fighters is definitely 90s. Like that happened after Nirvana.
Yeah,
that's where Dave Grohl went. Now their drummer Taylor Hawkins died, and their drummer is Taylor Hawkins' kid, I think. But that's definitely. I mean, it's a 90s band.
Yeah. 2000s is a weird time. I feel like there just wasn't a lot of things that were that great.
No, it's weird. Like the 70s vibe, like Led Zeppelin is a vibe. 80s, Madonna, Michael Jackson is a vibe. 90s, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, it's a vibe. 2000s, it's like Taylor Swift. Like,
yeah, right.
I don't know. And it's sad. It's been 2.5 decades. It's been 2000 to 2025. And I can't like pin down something that all right. Can I play because we're over an hour now, right?
Yeah, we are.
All right. We ate some candy. We let's tell me where the poll ended up.
We are at 226 votes, 2000 to now, 33%, but people can't name it. People can't name what they're talking about.
I'm going to take a 5% deduction for people that voted for the 2000s thinking 90s bands were in the 2000s.
Yeah, where are those 2000 stands at? Run, come out.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is 80s by a slim 1% margin over the 90s.
Okay.
And then 70s is up 15%.
All right. I mean, like I said, I want to overrule some of the 2000s, but I'm glad the 90s didn't get crushed. I'm a little surprised 70s and 80s weren't closer. But
I'm just surprised that 2000 to now won. That's crazy.
It is a little surprising. All right, so this band, I actually I wrote most of the music on most of my albums. I did not write the music for this one. I was working with the producer that did the music, but I did the lyrics. I produced this. I produced the vocals at least. This is a song I was kind of in a bit of a dark space. I think most songwriters are at the time. The song is called Hellborn, and it's about a guy who was born in hell. He came from hell, and it could be a metaphorical hell, like came from a really horrible place, and then he came to Earth, and he was put on Earth. And by the end of the song, he realizes that Earth is actually worse than hell.
Oh, wow.
So I'll fire this off. This one is Hellborn by my old band. I think I released this in 2004 or something. Penthouse J was the band, and I think it's about a 3.5-minute song. If you guys want to listen to it, I'd call this electro rock. If we don't get kicked off all the platforms, we can come back and I want to hear your thoughts on this song. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Penthouse J with Hellborn.
It's not the same as they said it would be. It's not the same as they said it could be. I came from a place where torture's the rule of the day. I came from a place where nobody gets away. I came from a place where sinners are wrapped in sin. I came from a place deep within. Hellborn. I'm hellborn. Hellborn. I'm hellborn. This is a place to say you wanna go now. This is a place to rave above below now. This is a place, it's a name, but it just ain't the same. Hell now is here. I'm looking around what I can see, and I'm amazed about it. All the places I could be, this ain't the best I've done it. Corruption's eruptions and sin. What the hell did I get myself in? Hell now is here. I came from a place where torture's the rule of the day. I'm now in a place where it is about the same. I came from a place where sinners are wrapped in sin. I'm now in a place where sinners are holding men. Hellborn. I'm hellborn. Hellborn. I'm hellborn. I came from hell and I wanna go. I came from hell and I wanna go. I came from hell and I wanna go. I came from hell and I wanna go back. Back now.
Hellborn by Penthouse J.
Wow.
That was me.
Wow.
That was the first time. There was 3 albums. That might have been on my 4th album. Or no, I think it was the 3rd album. It was the first time I actually just kind of like let loose and like really went at it in the microphone. Like that was a loud tone for me.
Yeah, I really like the guitar tone. I mean, outside of your vocals, I'll speak of the music first. I really like the like compressed, kind of like you said, almost like techno, techy kind of guitar tone. I really like that sound. And then yeah, I like how your voice is very. It's kind of high for your.
It was.
Normal, yeah.
That's what happens when I yell, I guess. My voice gets like, "We came from hell and I wanna go." Like it was a height. But that's like I was angry. I was like shocked at just how bad the world was.
Yeah. No, you can hear it. Someone said Rage Against the Machine, which I could kind of see a little bit.
Comparing, or are we talking about popular bands from the 90s?
Well, no, like saying that you sounded like them. a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit.
I mean, I'll take that comparison. Zach De La Rocha is pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I think it's really cool.
That's the I would say out of the 42 songs that I released in Penthouse J, I mean, they were all from the early 2000s. I think that's the only one that kind of reasonably wore well. I was proud of that song.
Yeah,
that
it's really cool.
That one was cool. I enjoyed it. And I'm in a better place now, people. I don't feel like I'm in a place worse than hell, so don't worry.
It's pretty good. Was there a line about like, going to work in there? I call it.
No.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
No, I came from a place where sinners are wrapped in sin. I'm now in a place where sinners are all the men. Is one of one of the lyrics.
Nice.
It's one of those ones like if you listen to it a couple times, you're like, oh man, like this is pretty deep and pretty dark.
Yeah, it really is.
I was just basically at the time I was just very disappointed with where the world was going.
Isn't that just kind of a thing that people are always feeling? I feel like
I think so. It's either that everybody's either upset about that or they just had a bad breakup.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
all music.
But I feel like everyone is always thinking the world is crumbling, right? Just
Yeah.
perpetually.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. So, all right, that was fun. I didn't eat as much candy as we did usually,
Yeah.
which is probably good.
Let's go. We need to lay off a little bit. I was gonna
Lay
I'm a
off some
little
of the
fat.
candy. We went well over an hour, so we will wrap it up momentarily. There's some music that we can all enjoy. I was surprised. I asked you to do this a cappella last week.
Yeah.
You like knew all the notes.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I feel like this is like kind of a popular intro outro song, or I may have heard it before. I don't know.
You have? I thought it
don't
was
know.
just for me.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I've heard it so many times on this show. But
It's mine. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you to all those great artists who have made music for our entire lives. Still don't know how 2000s won. Whatevs. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys.
I won't see you. You know what I mean. Bye.